I'm going to talk over you really, really loudly because that's my job on this demo theater stage. My name is Ben. I work at Couchbase. We are a data platform, a NoSQL data platform for all of your structured, unstructured, semi-structured data. And over the next few minutes, I want to talk to you about what we call DBaaS on demand, provisioning Couchbase Capella, which is our managed database service with Terraform. Do you use Terraform? You've heard of Terraform? Roy, do you know what Terraform is? A little bit? Okay. So Terraform is very helpful, and the more things you can consolidate and treat as infrastructure as code, the better it is for you. So because we live in a world where there is just so many SaaS providers. There is IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, BaaS, DaaS, MaaS, every type of thing. I'm not going to say that one, Jeremy. Every type of thing you want, you can find as a service, right? And when you are a DevOps professional, you have to manage all these things. You have to constantly be bothered with provisioning these resources, taking care of the RBAC, the ABAC, all the different features of it, all from your platform. Whether it's a single pane of glass, or a modular pane of glass, or maybe multiple panes of stained glass, broken glass, you have to manage it all. So your database should be, if you're managing it as a service, it should also be managed the way you manage everything. And one way to do that, of course, is to figure that out. And when you figure out how to solve for all of that, you come to your database. And when you come to your database, you say, wait, can I manage my data the way I manage all my other services? Do you think you can? Definitely not. I'm here to tell you, you can. It's amazing. You can do that, and you do that. Well, first of all, I'm Ben. I put that in awkwardly. I'm Ben. You can find me in all places, Hummus on Rails, if you're interested in talking about more about Terraform. But I want to answer that pivotal question for you. I see you in the back kind of looking curiously over here. Join us. Yeah, you right there. I see you're curious. The way we do that is by using HashiCorp Terraform. And ultimately, we follow that yellow brick road to automation of everything. You don't want to have to manage your database instances for your devs. That's a pain in the tuchus, right? Who wants to manage such a thing? Do you want to manage that for everyone by hand? Definitely not. Tuchus, tuchus. Tuchus, tuchus. You don't want to manage all of those things. Do you want to manage it? You don't want to manage it. You want to provision it in a way that treats it sustainable, version controlled, maintainable, the way you treat everything else in an IAC modality, right? So the way you do that with Couchbase is by taking our managed database as a service. I've hinted at a little bit what that is already. Couchbase Capella is what we call it. It's your fully managed database, single pane for multi-cluster, multi-region, automated scaling, high availability, dev flexibility. It's pretty awesome. This is like your world probably nowadays. Your cache is over here. Your relational database stuff is over here. You're querying with one language, and your NoSQL database you may be using has another query language. And you have geo-replication issues with Oracle and IBM. You're doing full text search with these guys. Your eventing is Kafka and Confluent. You're just all over the place. With Capella, you actually combine all of that, reduce your data sprawl, less things to worry about means you get to leave work earlier. You get to not have to come in at 1 in the morning. You don't have to answer emergencies. Less things to worry about means more time to go out and enjoy the beauty of Tel Aviv. Eze yofi, eze chamudim. It's great. And with Couchbase, this is your single pane of glass, by the way, really nice. With Couchbase, you can combine it with our built-in open source provider for Terraform. It's open source also, which means if you find a problem, something's not working for you particularly, you can make a PR and help fix it. And I just briefly want to show you an example of how it works. So this is Capella on this screen. This is Terraform stuff on this screen. And this is a terminal on this screen, right? So we got 3 screens at once. Modern technology is amazing. We're signing into Capella. These are all of my clusters, my data clusters. This is my actual data, very high profile data right here we're dealing with. And I see my management API keys. All I need is my management API key and the name of my Capella organization ID. If you're using an existing org. If you want to create an org, you don't even need that. You create the org and you get the ID back through your Terraform plan. But if you're dealing with an existing one, that's all you need. So once we have that, we are basically going to use the Couchbase Capella provider that's registered on the Terraform registry. You can peek at it in just a second. This is the Arc browser, by the way. It's a nice browser. It's really fun. This is the Capella Terraform registry. It basically takes you right to the API docs. The Terraform provider wraps all of the management API functionality inside our Terraform provider. And it's all available. The docs are available. It's all there. And then once I'm going to skip ahead just for a second. Once you do that, you basically define your variables in Terraform, your cluster ID, your project ID, etc. And then as we know with Terraform, you can check out the plan. So we're seeing this plan. We're seeing the bucket already exists, so we're going to call it new bucket 2. So now we're going to run the plan. This is all from the command line, obviously. And at the end of the day, what we're going to do, we're going to say, yes, we're going to run the plan. And then, my friends, we run the plan. It has been successful. And once we refresh this, we will now see, what are we going to see? What do you think we're going to see? We are going to see a new bucket. That means we provisioned a new bucket using the Couchbase Capella Terraform provider. You didn't need to log on to the UI. You didn't need to go on to open a browser. You can use all of your existing IAC tools you already use, so you don't have to worry about another SaaS, another provider that you have to be bothered with. You can incorporate it and put it within your existing IAC tools like Capella. If you are curious to find out more, then please scan that. And now we'll take you to that Terraform example. Trust me, I'm not tracking you with this. I'm not going to come to your house later. I may send you a Wolt delivery, but that's basically it. I'm not going to send you a Wolt delivery. I'm too cheap. But you can scan that, and you can see the code for this and play with it yourself on little examples. Capella, by the way, is entirely free to sign up and free forever. You get 1 node and 10 gigs of data forever free. So any side project, you want to experiment with this, you want to see if it works for a simple use case, you can do it all without ever giving a credit card or a Beat or Paybox or crypto or anything else that you may want to pay with. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of the day. I like your shirt. Nice shirt.